Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the beloved Aimless Podcast. Today, it's just going to be me and Jason.
What's up?
Dude, I know we've already seen it, but I'm sure the fans are probably taking a good look at it right now. But if you guys haven't, we have a new banner for our channel and a new
Yes,
logo as well.
sir.
Because I'm gonna be honest, right? Our first one that we had looked so fucking jank. Like I don't know. I just didn't want to tell you because I feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe you liked it or something, but I didn't like it, man. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't.
I
Yeah,
know.
it was all right. It wasn't like trash. It was just like I'd say it was like a good starter banner, but it was. I didn't really like it too much either, to be honest. It wasn't.
Because it made no sense. Like we're called the Aimless Podcast, and I remember telling dude because we got the banner from Fiverr, some dude on Fiverr, right?
Yeah.
And I told the guy like, hey man, like our idea is kind of here's what we got. We want a shark leaping out of the water, and then we want him to go like aiming for a fish as well. But I want him to completely miss eating the fish, right? Kind of
Yep.
like, oh, it's aimless, you know what I mean? Like that's the whole fucking play on words, I guess. And then the guy was like, "Yeah, yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I got it." He brings me the design, and the first design they didn't even have the fish. First off, so I was like, "Okay." And then it looked like he just got the water. He just got like some like little effects from like Microsoft Paint or some shit. Like it didn't look good. You know what I mean? It just looked so jank. The shark looked so weird. I don't know. There was something about it. We only used it because we were kind of running out of time and we really wanted to get the podcast off the ground. So we just said, fuck it, let's use it. Who cares? Like we'll eventually change it up. But yeah,
Yeah.
thankfully we did because now it looks I feel like way like 100% better. I say, shout outs to your friend Lucy Jason because that shit came out really fucking good.
Dude. Yeah. No. It's fucking amazing. I'm gonna put her Twitter, by the way, in the description for every video now. If you guys want to go check out like her art and stuff. So yeah, that's
Yeah, dude, it looks literally leagues better than what we had, man. To think that we had to ask a guy on Fiverr and even he couldn't do well, like that's
yeah.
that's fucking insane.
Yeah. No, it wasn't really the best. But
Yeah.
we're chilling right now with yeah, we're good logo, good banner. We're chilling, bro, with that.
All
Yeah.
right. So you want to talk about what we're gonna do for today's episode?
All right. So yeah, so we're just gonna talk about um debates, right? Yeah. What Charlie was
Pretty
talking
much.
about. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much what we're trying to do is we already have like our little story time thing set up. What we're trying to do for another thing for the channel is going to be like just literally debates. We're going to think about some couple topics that we feel pretty passionate about
Yep.
and just literally talk about which one we would choose, and then it'll all make sense when we get into it. You guys know what the fuck debates are. I don't think I got to tell you about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the idea. All right, nothing groundbreaking out here. You guys know what you signed up for.
Yep. So
So, do you want to talk about the first one? We
yep.
actually have a list. We have like 10 of these things. We're probably not going to get to all of them. We're going to save some of them for another episode. But Jason, go ahead. Tell us what the first one is.
All right. First one is baseball versus volleyball. Like to actually
And
play the
just
sport.
yeah, exactly. Just to clarify, we're talking about which one, in our opinion, is funner to play, right?
Yep.
All right, Jason, what's your choice?
Baseball.
You're going to go baseball on this one?
Yeah. Baseball. Baseball.
All right. Don't get me, dude, I love baseball. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But for this one, I'm going to go volleyball. There's just something about volleyball, man. Like,
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go first. Explain to me why you think baseball is a better sport to play with friends,
Okay.
specifically.
Here's the thing, right? A lot of people watching this probably hasn't like played baseball at all.
Probably not.
And they probably think baseball is a trash sport because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is very boring to watch on TV, and just like I don't know, it depends. But anyway, literally playing the sport is fucking amazing, and the best part about it is you don't lose that much like energy because the only times you actually have to move is when like you're running from base to base, and maybe like if you're in the outfield as well. But yeah,
I don't know, dude.
literally,
That sounds like cap. That sounds like cap.
no,
Dude,
not
I've
really.
you people get from when we played baseball, bro. The people get so fucking exhausted. I could speak, man. Like after one inning, I remember it was like Jesus, dude. Every time we got out of playing baseball, like my legs were mush for the next like 2 days.
Jeez. I mean,
I can't be the only one. And remember, here's another thing I'll say about baseball that as much as I do love it, it is so goddamn difficult to set up a game of baseball, dude. We
oh yeah,
need
for sure, for
literally
sure.
we need at least 12 people to have a decent sized baseball game in order to have everyone being able to play on a team.
Yep,
Anything less, you literally can't have a game. It's impossible. You can't.
yep.
And in today's time, with everyone's schedule, one has a work, one has to go to school, one has homework. It's so fucking difficult, man. I don't know. Like I love baseball, but it's just so goddamn difficult to get set up.
Yeah, but with like basketball or volleyball, you could literally just get a ball, and the only other thing you need is a net.
That's the only thing I would say against volleyball because, um, well, let me explain why I think volleyball is the better sport to play.
Yeah.
Um, Overall, I feel like, especially within our friend group, when we go play volleyball, it's such a joint experience, I feel like, because we're all on the same team sometimes. Like we've had moments where we would just show up to like a volleyball court, or we have like 2 or 3 volleyball courts we usually go to. And every time we go, there's always like another group of friends there too, and then we just meet up with them. We um we run 5 versus 5. And the thing I love about volleyball is how, no one is really doing nothing. Everyone is involved. You know what I mean? It's like a real team effort kind of sport because if like someone is like slacking on their ass and not doing anything, the whole team goes under. You know what I mean?
True.
It's like
Yeah.
it's really it really brings together the team and it's so fucking fun, bro. Like tell me what feels better than spiking on someone. Or tell
Oh
me what
no, no.
doesn't feel better. It's just so goddamn like it's just a rush, man. When you get up there, take that beautiful spike and that shit lands on someone's face, it just feels so fucking perfect, man. Like it's unbeatable. You know what
You
I mean?
could say the same thing for when like somebody pitches you like in baseball, like a fast pitch, and you hit that shit so fucking far and you get a home run. That shit's also like
I
that's
can see that. I can see that.
amazing. Like,
I can see that.
oh my god, it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. But don't be wrong, yeah, volleyball, spiking, yeah, no, that shit was, yeah, that shit's also like amazing.
It's just so good. And like I said, like everyone's involved. Like, and there's a lot of, if you're not the spiker, you could be the guy that sets the ball up for someone. You can do like a really crazy set. You could also be the one that saves the ball from like almost hitting the ground. Like the point is every dude, I swear to God, every time we've played volleyball, it has been such an enjoyable experience. The fucking crowd, everyone's cheering, man. It's just been so goddamn enjoyable. You know what I mean? Every time we've met up. We even had a fucking like a little volleyball club one time. Remember with those guys we used to play back in Carteret?
Yeah.
Like you can't. I'm sorry, you can't do that with baseball. It's just so. It's just more difficult because it's like it's so difficult to find someone that's willing to play baseball because I feel like everyone has like a bad connotation with baseball where it's like, oh, it's so boring. Like, why would you play it? Don't get me wrong, it's still a fun sport to play in, but I
Yeah.
just think I think the one thing that defeats playing, like, I'll always choose volleyball over baseball, mostly because baseball is just it takes so much time to really get enough people ready for it and to have a decent game. And if people don't like fucking rage quit or something like that because it's happened before,
Oh, yeah, no.
it's
Baseball
happened
could
too many
be,
times, 20 times to fucking count. Like, bro, we've had so many moments people just get heated. And here's the other thing. We not only do we need 12 people to play, we also need a fucking umpire. We need a referee because there's so many times where someone would pitch a ball and then the guy at base would be like, "Oh, that was a ball." And then everyone on the outfield is like, "Oh, that's a strike." And there's back and forth and back. It's too many
yeah, no.
shenanigans. I'm sorry. I love baseball, but volleyball is just the way to go. You know what I mean? It's more
Yeah,
chill, more relaxed. You know what I mean? It's just everyone enjoys it. Everyone feels like a part of the team.
true. But here's the thing, right? Baseball, it kind of is more complicated sport. Like volleyball, you literally just need a team, a ball, and a net. But with
Sure.
baseball, you need bats, balls, bases, umpire. You need literally so many people. You need to not be raining because you can't play baseball inside. But volleyball, you can. There's so many like factors of baseball that like it's very rare to like probably get like a decent game, like a decent game. It's probably like in our friend group, it's probably like near impossible to get like an actual like very good game because like obviously everyone's busy and shit.
Right, right.
But
So
yeah,
what I'm hearing is you agree with me.
not no, not. I'm just
Because
saying
what you
like
just said kind of sounds like everything is good for volleyball. Because like you said, baseball, I didn't even bring that up. Baseball, you need bats, you need plates, you need pitching gloves, you need all that extra stuff, extra like baseballs. Because if you, God forbid you go outside with only one baseball, because if that shit's gone, you can't play the game anymore. But
yeah.
when it comes to volleyball, you just really need a volleyball, obviously, and then the net. That's it. And then everyone else just the game just makes itself happen.
No, I know it's. I'm not saying like
And you can play volleyball indoors. If it's raining outside, you can play volleyball indoors.
I know. I'm still saying like baseball in my opinion is like better because if you actually manage to like actually get all that like perfect, it would be one hell of like a game and like it would just
Sure.
I just feel like it would be more fun personally than volleyball.
No, sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. The times when we've nailed it, where we've gotten the right amount of people, the right amount of equipment, and the right like at the right time before it's like too dark or anything, it's been enjoyable. The only issue I have is like that's like a dime a dozen, dude. Like it's so even we've talked about it. Why do you think in the beginning we played baseball as a friend group and then we transitioned to volleyball? Because volleyball is so much fucking easier to do.
That's true.
Baseball, dude, you
Yeah.
need so many things have to go right for baseball to work. Need the right equipment. Got to make sure there's at least that's the other thing, at least 12 people in order to have a game. Anything less, you literally can't play a game. It's impossible.
Yeah. I remember one time where we were actually gonna play baseball, but a lot of people didn't show up, and we ended up
That too, people
literally
can end up flaking.
yeah, and we ended up literally like
We had
we
to
either
cancel, I
like
think.
I think we actually ended up playing football that day.
There you go. Here's the thing, another
Yeah.
thing with volleyball. The least you could have, you could literally do a 1v1 in volleyball. It's not preferred, I would say,
Yeah.
but you could have 2 people play volleyball. Ideally, you could do 4 people, 2v2s, there you go.
Nah, yeah, no, you don't really need a lot of people for
You
volleyball.
really don't, you know what I mean? I
Three,
I
like
just feel
I'd
like
say six is like the perfect or like like the good like starting point. Then like
yeah,
after that, it's
3v3.
even better and better and better.
No, 100%. Don't get me wrong. Baseball has its moments. I've had great times playing baseball with like all our friends and all that, but it's just the fact that it's so fucking difficult to get it set up. That's the only thing that kills it for me, and pretty much why I would choose volleyball any day of the week. It's just so much more thrilling, I feel like. Like I know what you were talking about the whole home run thing. I,
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like that's a very strong moment in baseball when you hit that home run, that bitch goes far as hell. I feel like that's great. But for me personally, I just feel like that spike, man. If you can get that clean spike and everyone in the court hears how powerful it is, it's just it's otherworldly, man. I swear to God.
yeah, no, no, no.
Maybe
I
I just been
agree.
watching too much Haikyuu, too much anime, but still,
I agree with you
it's
on that.
fucking
Like,
amazing.
no, like I was playing volleyball a lot, like literally every day in gym in high school, especially junior year. And what I'm telling you, every time, like, cause me and David would usually shout out to my boy David, by the way. Like
Shout out,
literally,
Steven.
um, he would be on one team, he would be on the other, and certain days I would spike on him. Everybody would go crazy, but other days he would spike on me. It would all go wild. Like it's just back and forth. Like
It's
I
really
spiked on
entertaining,
David,
dude.
he spiked on me. He spiked like everybody would cheer like, "Oh, let's go!" Like the hype is honestly pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you on that part. It is really satisfying to spike on someone.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so many moments we can shine in volleyball, I feel like, because let's say you're not the spiker, right? Let's just forget that. You could
Yeah.
be the guy who sets up the sweetest fucking play for your spiker. You know what I mean? You could be the one that sets up. You could also be the one who like dives for the ball when it's just about to hit the fucking floor and it looks like all hope is lost. You could be the guy that just
Saves that
pops
the
up
whole
out of nowhere
game.
and
Yeah.
saves it. Exactly. Yeah, that's another
I've
great
done
ass
that
moment.
multiple times too. That shit feels it just feels so good. Like
There's just so many more. In baseball, I just feel like home run is like the only thing I could possibly like. Maybe if you're the one that catches the ball, that looks like it's about to be a home run. I could say maybe that.
that's another good thing about baseball. Like if your team's like in the outfield and somebody makes like a very good catch or something, that can also be very hyped. Because I remember like um I used to actually be on a baseball team when I was like 10 ish, like around that age, and I remember one time um apparently I literally saved the game because I was pitching, right? Actually no, I
Right.
wasn't pitching. I was like in second base. That's where I was. And some guy hit the ball super fast to me. I literally just, if I didn't catch it, it would have went to the outfield and we would have probably lost the game. They would have got more like runs and stuff. But I literally just moved my arm, boom, caught that shit like I had like spider instinct or some shit. And
And that saved the game. Like you won because
yeah,
of that.
dude. No, we still lost, but we still lost.
Bro, why
But
would you? It's literally sounded like you were like the
here's the thing
fucking
though.
the MVP or something.
I was we still lost, but
You
literally
just didn't lose as bad.
as bad, yeah, cuz literally the whole team like jumped on me like they're like, "Let's go, Jason, let's go." My coaches were like, "You literally possibly saved the game here." And shit like that to me. Like that got me
But
hyped
you
up.
didn't.
No, we still lost.
That's fucking crazy.
But it
I
was a
thought they were.
good monumental moment for me, like damn, like
No,
I
no,
literally
yeah, hundred
saved.
percent. That's gonna boost anyone's ego, 100%. I feel like
Yeah.
both sports have their moments where you could like really fucking shine and like really just either make or break the game.
Yeah.
I just personally on my level, I mean, I just feel like there's just more moments to shine in a volleyball match than there is in a baseball because there's just so many people in baseball. Like you might even end the game where you don't do anything. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
Like
Nah.
you could be the one that strikes out all the time. You could be the one that doesn't make all the catches or something. I mean, unless you're playing like a pivotal role, like the pitcher, which you as a pitcher you're gonna have pretty important moments. You know, what I mean, you kind of have to. But in volleyball, everyone's important. The people in the front doing the spikes, the people in the back that have to save the ball, like everyone is important. There's if one person is being on their ass not doing anything, you're gonna lose the game. Doesn't matter how good the other people are.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's my opinion. That's where I rest my case.
What's it
I
called?
just see volleyball is better. That's all. I
Um.
still love baseball. Still love
Yeah.
baseball.
Before we move on to the next topic, we're actually what's it called? I just want to say one thing. So like on my like when I was like 10, obviously the baseball team and stuff, they would give out like they would give out bronze, silver, and golden medals, right? For like I guess like obviously.
Sure.
And me out of like two other people on my team got gold. And I
For
was like,
that game you were talking about?
no, like the whole like series, like because we played a lot of games, but I think we eventually
Right,
got
right.
eliminated a little near like the quarterfinals, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, no, I still my coach really like thought it was yeah he gave me gold, so that was pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Do you still have it with you?
But yeah, it's probably somewhere in a box somewhere, in, like the closet or something. It's
Oh,
somewhere
damn,
here.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. No, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I feel like both sports have their pros and cons. I just think volleyball's better, but I mean, I guess everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah. I strongly disagree. Say no.
Imagine. It didn't feel like that after we played those games of volleyball, but okay.
No, okay, okay. So
So I guess
next,
I don't know. I guess let us know what you guys think, what you think is better, and then we'll just determine from there. I guess because we really have no way to tell which one's the winner or anything. This is just all for fun.
yeah, for sure, yeah. But I honestly, I'll probably get that one to you. But
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it.
yeah. Anyway, next debates we're gonna do is Indiana Jones versus Dark Knight series.
All right, just to clarify as well, this is we chose before the episode we were thinking about what our favorite like movie franchise is because I feel like, you and me both, I think we could both agree, we're pretty big into like movies and all that stuff. We've seen our fair share of episodes and our fair share of movies.
Yeah,
Um so yeah, we chose franchises. Jason, you want to tell us which one you chose?
I chose Indiana Jones.
All right,
It's like
Indiana
my
Jones.
favorite. Yeah.
100%. For me, I went the Dark Knight series. I don't know if that's considered a franchise, is it? I
It could.
honestly I don't care.
It could. Yeah, I'd see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck it because that's the only one I can think of. It was either that or like Transformers. So I don't know any other ones. But yeah, I'll go Dark Knight series. So the ones with like the ones that Christopher Nolan directed.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Jason, you want me to start this one just because you started baseball?
yeah, you can start. You can start.
Okay. So just to get everything out there, I think Dark Knight series is better than Indiana Jones because one reason, Joker. That's it. That's my whole argument. I don't even have to say anymore.
I agree. Let's move on.
All right, GG's, take that W, boys. You already know. Sign out. But overall, I just feel like the three movies out here, right? Obviously, everyone knows The Dark Knight, the one that Heath Ledger's Joker's in. I feel like
Hell yeah.
everyone knows that one. Everyone knows how fucking goated it is.
It's one of the
But I feel
most
like
like popular movies of all time, right?
it is. I think it's like in the top five or some shit like that.
Fuck yeah. It's
Um,
amazing.
so yeah, that there's another point, I guess, to why I think this one's a better series. But whatever. IMDb always fucks up with their numbers sometimes. But I feel like a lot of times the other two movies in the series kind of get shadowed by the second movie, and then they're get forgotten about. But like they're genuinely pretty good movies in my opinion. I know in like the fandom, I guess people see the third movie as like you either love it or you hate it. Same thing with the first one. You know what I mean? But if you really sit down and watch these movies like in order, they tell a really good cohesive story. Like you see Batman, the first movie called Batman Begins from 2005. We really get to see Christian, and dude, shout outs to Christian Bale. He did a beautiful job as Batman during this trilogy. Um, we see his character grow with each movie, how he turns into like in the beginning, kind of like questioning himself and how he's going to be Batman and all that, and how he's going to be able to take care of like Gotham and all that. And then as each movie progresses, he's really grown into a stronger, more intelligent Batman, one that really plays around sometimes with his fucking enemies and really like defeats them. Like he genuinely goes out of his way to defeat his enemies, not just like beating them to a bloody pulp, but like psychologically speaking. And it's a beautiful fucking movies, man. Like, um, just absolutely strong acting, great narratives. Christopher Nolan is just a goated director. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that. He also directed Interstellar. So there you go. There's that other piece of information. And I don't know. I just feel like, considering it's set in a superhero universe, I think anyone's gonna gravitate towards that as well. Like it's the in thing. And these movies are just so fucking solid, man. That's my reasoning why I think it's the best franchise in my opinion.
All right, all right. Your point for Joker is very solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's probably like, honestly, probably one of my favorite like acting like things I ever seen ever on TV. Like in
That
any
too,
movie
yeah.
too. Like the acting. Like I could watch like literally just Joker clips from that movie for like hours. That's how good it is.
Here's the thing. I feel like that's also a pro and a con for me. Because it's a pro because it's a part of the series, right? Part of the franchise. But I also feel like it's a bad thing because when you think of it, like I said, probably people don't even know the other two. I've met people who have only watched The Dark Knight and have been like, I completely snubbed Dark Knight Rises and Batman Begins.
Like
You know what I
me.
mean? And that's another thing too. You even told me before this, you were like, oh, there's three movies in this shit. Like you didn't even know. Because
I didn't even know that was the second movie. I thought it was the first.
that too is the second movie in the franchise. I feel like there's a lot of people who just completely only know The Dark Knight because of how fucking good it is with Joker and Heath Ledger,
Hell
but then
yeah.
they're just completely forget about the other two movies, which is it's kind of bad because it's like that movie is so fucking good that other people forget about it. But whatever, I still think it's a solid franchise.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to disagree. Indiana Jones is by far probably my favorite franchise. I was extremely close to choosing Star Wars, but here's the thing. Star Wars, like, there's 9 movies, right? Well, technically, if you want to include like the Clone Wars and other movies, like, but there's technically 9 movies.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I would watch only, I'd say 4 out of 9 of those, either 3 or 4 out of 9 of those. So it's definitely not a perfect series. Like Star Wars is still like very like close to my heart and shit. But like I don't know, like Indiana Jones, the first three. I'm not gonna include the fourth one because I heard like
Oh, hold on. You have to include that one. It's part of the franchise.
though I know you're right, but all right. But the thing with Indiana Jones, the majority is good, while the last one is ass. But
That's the thing too. Well, yeah, keep going. My bad.
so the first one we say my favorite one, right? My favorite one is probably the second one, the Temple of Doom.
Okay.
That movie actually, the Temple of Doom, actually is the reason why the PG-13 rating is actually like a thing. Pretty
Oh,
cool
is it
fact.
actually?
Yep, pretty cool fact. Without that movie, cause like here's the thing. When they watched back in the day, the first Indiana Jones. Obviously, the first Indiana Jones was still very like disturbing in some facts, but that didn't cross the line, I guess, yet until they made the second one. And that the second one apparently made parents complain. This is definitely not a family movie. It's scary. It's and yeah, that's pretty much why the second one literally caused a bunch of drama and shit. And
Do you know what
yeah,
scene exactly made it like PG-13? Like, is there a certain like moment in the
yeah,
movie?
actually, I'm pretty sure I know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the scene. You don't care if I say it, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Who cares?
I'm pretty sure it's the scene where a guy's literally getting his heart ripped out.
That happens in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just to clarify, by the way, I've seen the Indiana Jones movies. It's just been so fucking long. Literally, the last one I saw was Crystal Skull, which
Oh
by
no.
a lot of people's accounts, it's the worst one. And that was back in 2008. I saw that in theaters,
All
so
right. Crystal's.
I had to recatch up, I guess.
I heard Crystal Skull wasn't like an absolute like. It's still like. It's probably a movie you'd watch once and be like, I'll probably not watch this again. But I heard it wasn't absolute like trash. You know, I would. It's not like the worst thing ever. Like it still like has some moments. I feel like.
But it's still like the shit stain on the series, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay. No, I feel you. I
But
feel like that's 1 point for me then, because I feel like there's no shit stains on my franchise. I mean, I guess people could argue that the third one, some like I said, there are people who hate the third one a lot, but
yeah,
I think it's still a solid fucking movie. Like on IMDb, I think it's still like at least a 7 or an 8. So I don't know.
yeah. But all right, all right, the first one is literally amazing. Obviously, it's a classic. It wasn't even called Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm pretty sure it was just called Raiders of the Lost Ark. If I'm not like wrong about that, then like I think they retitled it to like fit the franchise
Right.
to like Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. But yeah, the third one is the third one is also fucking amazing. Like, if you
That
guys,
one's what was that one called again? The Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade, yeah, that one,
Okay, but it
it's
wasn't the Last Crusade because
n-
a fourth one came out.
pretty much, yeah. That's what
Hold
confused
on,
me as a kid.
what was the third one? When did that? Do you remember what year that one came out?
Sometime,
Because like
I think,
there's like a huge jump between like the third and fourth movie.
yeah, no. The um Last Crusade was like in the 80s.
Holy fuck, are you serious?
Yeah,
Because
89. It came
Crystal's
out in 89.
89,
The third one, and the fourth one came out, yeah, like a long time after.
fucking 20 years later.
Pretty
Jesus
much, yeah.
Christ. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
literally 20 years later, actually. I think
That is actually
19 or
mental.
20. Yeah, no, dude, that's yeah, no. There's a huge jump. That's why they kind of probably just fumbled the bag with it, I guess.
Aren't they
Because
also making, if I'm not wrong, they're making a fifth one too, right?
they are, and
Is Harrison Ford gonna be in that shit?
yeah, I
Dude,
don't know.
Harrison Ford's like 80 years old. Why
I
the
know.
fuck?
I don't know why they're making him still like.
Oh my god, that
What I'm
poor
scared
man.
of is they're gonna kill him off, which probably might
Oh, they
happen.
might, dude. They fucking might.
Cause here's the thing, they they do want to drag out the series with like I think a new like probably a son or something like that, but they have to
Probably.
really choose someone fucking like amazing like for it. You know what I mean?
You know, it'd be funny. Okay, they might. Here's the thing: they actually might do that against to Harrison Ford. I just think it would be so funny if like his two most iconic characters, which we could agree is him playing Indiana Jones and him playing Han Solo from Star Wars. I would. It's just so funny if they do that for Indiana Jones that it would mean that his two most beloved characters get killed off.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, here's
Because
the
Han
thing
got
though.
killed in the seventh one, which spoilers, I guess, but you guys already knew that.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say right, like Harrison Ford, the actor who played Indiana Jones and Han Solo in Star Wars, literally he did not like Han Solo at all.
I heard that. Yeah, he even didn't even tell Lucas to kill him off.
Um, Probably. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna be honest.
I
I
just feel
wouldn't.
like, bro, let the man be, man. Like he's like 70. He's almost in his fucking 80s. Like Jesus,
Yeah,
man.
it's still a
Like let
paycheck
the guy,
though.
like the rest. Oh hell yeah, big paychecks.
I'm pretty sure that's like the only reason he did it, especially for
Fuck
Star
yeah.
Wars.
I
Like,
mean, if he's coming back for Indiana Jones 5, he's clearly there for the paycheck.
Here's the thing though. I think he loves Indiana Jones. He didn't like hate the character at all. That's why like I'm pretty sure he would definitely prefer to return to Indiana Jones instead of Star Wars. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he can't. He's dead in Star Wars. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
plus the series is over. So I don't even if they somehow milk out another tree. Oh my god! Imagine they put out another trilogy.
For
Fucking
Star Wars,
that'd be so nah. At this point, just let it. Just end it.
with the
Just fucking stop.
backlash the new trilogy got, I'm sorry, but I don't even want a new trilogy to be honest.
Nah, I doubt they will. Like the box office shows that no one fucking liked those. But whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, I are we still like talking about like Indiana Jones
I mean,
or
yeah. So like the way I see it, right? Out of your four movies, three of them are very, very, very solid. But then there's that
yes.
one shit stain that keeps lingering on that you can't even you even try to fucking cast it aside, which you can't do because
Yeah,
it's
I
still
know.
part of the franchise. And then you have mine, where three of them. There's one in that trilogy of mine that's a fucking golden star. Like everyone knows about it, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
And then the other twos are kind of like I won't even lie, right? The other two are kind of forgettable. Like I'm not even gonna lie. When I go back and rewatch the trilogy, sometimes I even fucking skip the first movie because it's like I didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
But I usually just jump right into the second one because it's not even it's my literally my favorite fucking movie of all time. Of course, I'm gonna go start from the second one, and then if I have time, I'll go into the third one. But
Yeah.
I guess that kind of goes against me because it's like I only have one movie that I would say is like really, really good, and then the other two are kind of like, they're not bad, but like you can take them or leave them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Raiders of the Lost Ark actually has 8.4 in IMDb.
Holy fuck,
The second one has 7.5, which that would be
so
way
solid.
higher. Here's the thing, right? That would be way higher if it didn't get backlash because
The PG-13 thing.
yeah, people for some reason think this movie's bad because of what happened, I guess with that. Possibly.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, the second one is my favorite. Literally, like people even uh there's a YouTuber I watch, Chris Stuckman, and I'm pretty sure he mentioned before. He like does
Shout outs to Chris Stuckman.
yeah. Like he does movie reviews. He literally said the second one is heavily underrated. Heavily underrated. And I
Second
completely
one's Temple of Doom, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And the third one actually is an 8.2 IMDb.
Oh my god. Okay. So you have two superstars, I would say.
Pretty
One
much.
that you could argue all three of them are superstars if we just get rid of that whole backlash from the second one.
Yeah.
And then the
Exactly.
fourth, what just for curiosity, what does the fourth one have on IMDb?
IMDb 6.1.
Oh god, I thought it was gonna be lower
Yeah.
because
It made a
because I
lot of
remember
money
that
at
one was
box
shit. I
office.
remember that was absolutely horrible.
Yeah. It's still a watch though. Good watch.
All right, all right. You know, screw it. I guess I'll be the bigger man. I'll give you this one just because I feel
Oh.
like you have three. You have three that are solid, like super solid. I only have one that's really, really good.
I'm telling you, literally, like I'd say this weekend we should low key just watch the first three. Just binge watch. Like me and you just on Discord, we just watch that shit. That's
I should because, like I said, I haven't seen these since 2008. So,
yeah, no. Trust
and
me.
even then, that was the worst one. I saw Crystal Skull.
Yeah, Indiana Jones, fantastic series, but we don't talk about the fourth one. Anyway,
We don't. We don't.
our final top. Are we on our final topic already? Should we do two more? You think?
What's our time looking like?
I think we're at like 30 something minutes. I'm not quite
Oh
sure
fuck it, we
actually.
could throw in two. We can throw in two more. I don't see why not.
Okay.
I'm gonna start this one. Ready?
Yep.
Our next topic, we're gonna do summer versus winter. Just right off the bat, that's our next topic. Jason,
Okay.
which one do you got?
That's like the easiest choice. I'm definitely choosing summer personally.
Okay.
For for me, yeah.
All right, I feel you. I feel you. I'm gonna go winter, and that's not even just to make a debate. I just think winter's way fucking better than summer. You can hate me all you want,
Yeah,
but
I strongly disagree with you on that one, bro.
all right,
Winter
I'm
is
gonna let
like
you start first. You know what? Screw it. It doesn't even have to be order because I'm just gonna be straight, dude. Summer sucks purely because it's so fucking hot.
damn, bro.
Okay, that's the. I know that there's pools and beaches, dude. I'm gonna be honest too. I don't like the beach either, man. Holy fuck. I'm
I
just gonna
love
stick that out there,
here's the
dude.
thing. The
I don't know. It
beach.
could just be because the fact that when we go to the beach with like you, me, and your folks, we stay there for like 10 hours, and then you can only do so much at the beach before it's like Jesus, man. Can we just go home?
Yeah. We
You know what
gotta
I mean?
try some new. We gotta think of new things to do on the beach, though. You know, like what if like we like volleyball on the beach? I don't think we ever did, right? I don't think we
I
ever
think
did.
we did it like once back in Wildwood.
Yeah, it was
Remember?
in Wildwood. Oh my god, dude, we still gotta talk about that Wildwood story eventually.
Yeah, you're right. We should. We should. We'll save that one for next time. Or
Yeah, I
I
would
don't
say
even know.
next, not coming soon, possibly.
Coming soon. Yeah,
But that's gonna
in
be
the
a
theater near
big
you.
episode. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty
Yeah.
big episode. We're gonna have. I think we're actually gonna have 2 or 3 guests on that bitch.
Oh yeah,
Straight
it's
up.
gonna be the biggest one for sure.
Yeah, like that
But
one's gonna be
anyways,
huge.
but anyways, summer, man. There's just so much fucking heat that it's unbearable, dude. Like, good luck trying to sleep during a summer night, man. Good fucking luck. All right. And we live in Jersey, man. We don't even have it as bad. Imagine people that live down in fucking like Florida or like LA or in the fucking, in South America, man. Their summers are brutal
Twenty
down
four
there.
seven. Literally, like I don't think they ever have winters or
It's fucking brutal. And the
summer all the
reason why
time.
I think winter is just the better option. Keep in mind, okay, I'm choosing winter over summer because that's our options. But my favorite season is fall. All right, just to clarify, so we'll
Yeah.
make that out there. I don't personally. I would choose winter. I mean, my bad. I would choose fall or spring over any of these ones. But the reason why I'll go is winter is just such a I don't know, just something more magical during winter time because when you think of winter, you start thinking snowmen, you start thinking hot cocoa, Christmas, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's just an enjoyable time because you could also wear I just feel like in my opinion, because I like fashion stuff like that. I just feel like you can really express yourself with better clothing during winter. You could wear like your oversized coats, your crew necks, your all that stuff. Like there's more variety to like the clothing you can wear. In summer, you can only wear like what fucking shorts, sandals, and a Hawaii shirt. Like
Yeah.
that's like the only fucking fits you can wear. I'm sure there's more, but like you get the idea.
All right. Here's the thing, right? In winter, literally, what's it called? You literally like. I don't mind a winter, right? Like, I would drive in my car in 30-degree weather with the windows open, driving fast. I don't really mind the cold that much. Like as long as like, cause I've been living like in New Jersey, cause like cold
Kind
is
of get used to it,
yeah
if I'm being
exactly.
honest.
You get used to it. But the thing about summer, bro, it's you just the one thing that comes to mind during summer is fucking freedom, my bro. Like there's so many things you can do during the summer, like that you can't do in the winter is like crazy. You can go there's so many things. Pool, beach, water park. There's out like literally just like playing sports, volleyball. You could play the volleyball like we want, Like you can't do that in
Y-
winter. I
You
mean, you
know what my
can.
answer is to all that?
What?
Indoors. There's indoors of all that, except for the beach. Obviously, you can't go to the beach, but I don't even like the beach, so I don't care. But like, there's indoor pools.
I don't eh,
You can play volleyball indoors. Dude, you can't lie. Indoor pools aren't. Actually, fuck am I saying? Indoor pools can be nasty at times.
they could, yeah. Unless like it's
But
like
even
a
but they're also
friend's
nasty
pool.
during the summer. Yeah, unless it's like your friend's pool, then I'd say that's fine. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there's answers to it during the winter. Like you could go to water park. Great Wolf Lodge has an indoor water park, don't they?
Yeah.
And there you go. There's another answer. So you don't have to only have a water park during summer if you don't want to.
That's true, but like the vibes during the summer cuz like think about it. Who the hell thinks I'm going to go to a water park in the summer or the winter, my bad.
I was
Like
about to say, yeah, everyone thinks about that during the
I know,
summer.
I know. But like, you know what I mean? Like with summer, you just get those like it just it's just a magical time during the summer. Like it's your freedom.
I'll give you one thing for summer. I feel like, well, I haven't been in high school for 2 years now, but I know when it was summer, dude, that was an indication of like, summer vacation. You had that whole 2 months off of school. Like you said, the freedom of being out with friends and all that, and like the weather and all that. The only thing that just kills it for summer for me is just how fucking hot it is, man. You know what I mean? It's just so
Yeah.
unbearable.
It
And
can
like,
get over 100 degrees here.
it's
And it's
terrible, terrible during
yeah.
here, man. And like, we don't even have the worst of it. Imagine someone from like fucking Arizona. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
unbearable sometimes.
thing is, now that I'm wearing a hat, that probably won't bother me as much anymore.
I guess not. Yeah, there's ways around it, I guess, but at the end of the day, man, I'll take freezing and shivering over literally sweating my balls off
Yeah.
any day of the week. Any day of the week. I don't care who you are. I'll take shivering, which even here's the thing, there's ways to deal with the cold. You know what I mean? Get an extra comfier blanket, one that's got like the fur and all that. Wear
Yeah.
more clothing, like a hoodie or a crew neck or some shit like that, or a parka or whatever.
Mhm.
Get an electric heater, you know what I mean? Put it in your house. Like there's ways around it. But with the sun, man, there's fucking nothing. Besides maybe AC. But like sometimes the ACs around here are really fucking jank and they don't do anything. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Especially around here in Jersey.
Thing is, with me, um, I usually you know this like already, but like I usually sleep with like a fan next to me, like all times, even in the winter. Just like, cause like,
You sleep with our fans?
huh?
You sleep with our fans?
Yeah, a couple. Say no, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
No,
He's
what's it
talking about
called?
an electric fan, just for you guys to know.
Yeah. Like every night I sleep with like a fan just blowing in my face. It's
Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm sorry, my mind's in the gutter. Just go ahead.
nah, cause like it
I
even
know what you're
during like
saying, but it's just I know you know what I mean.
it
You know
is
what I mean.
kind of weird though. I need to really like, but here's the thing: it is really nice in the summer. Like, even like in the 90 degrees nights, I would have my fan just blasting in my face, bro. That shit. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even feel like it's hot. It would just be like, cause I have my fan on even during the winter, fall, whatever. You know.
No, I feel you. Like I'm sure everyone has their way of coping with the heat, but it's not nearly as easier. I feel like when it comes to winter, because I could give you like 100 reasons how to deal with. Like if you tell me the winter sucks because it's cold, which obviously it is,
Yeah.
bro, I'll throw you gloves, I'll throw you scarves, I'll throw you a hat, a beanie, I'll throw you a fucking fleece hoodie. Like man, you'll be good. You'll be chilling. You don't gotta worry about it. All right. But when it comes to summer, I got no options. If you don't have an AC, which they don't run cheap, by the way, good luck, homie. You're gonna be sweating your balls off.
I don't know. I
That's all
just
I can say.
my happiness is like expanded a fuck ton when it's hot outside. I don't know when it's usually cold out. I usually feel more like kind of like sad and shit, like depressed, cause like
Jesus, okay.
no, not like
What
that.
about Christmas, dog? I mean, winter. Like I said,
I
winter.
don't
When
know.
I think of winter, I think of Christmas. I think of presents, hot cocoa, all that good shit.
Nah, I
Can't
know.
have hot cocoa in the fucking summer.
Nah, I know. Here's the thing, like this summer just brings out the best vibes for me, you know? Like winter, I'll just be like kind of bored mostly. And but in the summer I'll be like, "Yo, I'm hyped as shit. Like, let's go. Let's go anywhere." You know what I mean?
No, I
Like
feel you. There's
think about
there's
it.
things that open up. Like, I mean, I guess if you're a really big like beach person, I guess it's a no-brainer. You would choose summer. I'm just not in that category because, like I
Here's the
said,
thing.
I don't even like a beach. So
I'm not even that like really into the beach either. Like obviously like when the first couple times going to the beach in the summer is like fun as fuck cuz like
oh
it's
yeah,
like
no, they're great.
it's
They're
the
fine.
last time you were at the beach was literally a year ago, so like it's been a while. But after a while it does like get boring. The beach, like it just gets boring sometimes. Like further on in the summer for me, it just gets a little more boring. But
If you were arguing more for like not public pools. Public pools fucking suck, homie. I don't know if when have you ever been to a public pool recently? Or like in the within the
mm,
last year or so?
we remember we went with Alex and Ismail to Rahway Pool. Remember that?
Right. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, no, that
Even
pool,
even then, it's like public pools fucking suck, and that's another thing that
dude.
sucks.
I
Unless you
remember.
have a pool at your crib,
Yeah.
then homie, I don't even know what to tell you.
No, I remember literally the last time we went to Raleigh Pool in the summer. It was like probably in August. It probably was in August. Like I
I think it was,
remember
yeah.
it was me, you, and Ismail. We jumped in. I said like 2 minutes later, "Yo, let's go eat in like 20 minutes. Let's go leave in like 20 minutes or something like that." We did not stay for even an hour or something like
It is, and then you gotta deal with the fact that, you're
that.
probably swimming in a pool full of piss because those kids, let's be straight up, man, those kids are clearly gonna be peeing in that pool.
Yeah.
And then, man, it just makes my fucking skin crawl sometimes. But overall, The one thing I will give summer is uh being able to go inside like a family or a friend's pool. I fucking love that shit. Cause like when I
Yeah,
used to live back in Long Island, my aunt would always open up her nice ass pool during like the June or July times. And it was such a vibe. I loved it, man. There was like a
yeah.
barbecue happening, all the cousins and stuff going in the pool and shit,
That's
man.
a
That was easily the best thing about summer. I'll give you that. That shit
no.
is
That's
top tier.
literally yeah. That's literally another thing. Barbecues while at like a
Top tier for summer.
no. I
Can't deny it.
usually go to like shout out my cousin Dominic and cousins Dominic and Gia. Right. Literally, I usually go to their house and their pool is just like amazing, bro. It's an amazing time during the summer. Like one of the best times ever. Like they're just chilling at their pool and just listening to music and stuff. Just good times, you know.
No, I feel you 100%. The
Yeah.
biggest that's like your biggest like plus, I would say, for summer. My biggest plus, besides Christmas, I'll just kick Christmas to the curb right now because I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah.
I would say my biggest thing is well, because in my personality, I love the city, love New York City, love going there any chance I can get, right? And I just feel like it's an even more enhanced time to go to the city when it's like winter, when it's like that chilly. And by the way, when I say winter, it doesn't have to be below zero, okay? Because I think like everyone gets that misconception of like when you think of winter, that's like, oh, it's gonna be freezing cold. Like, nah, it'll just be like a little chilly. You know what I mean?
Like probably between 20 and 40 degrees, probably.
Sure, around there. Not like freeze
Yeah.
your balls off crazy?
Yo, New York City when it's snowing is a
It's
vibe.
magical. It is
It's a
fucking
magical.
magical.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
It's
I'll give you
it's
that.
a
I'll
time
give you
to
that.
be. It is a time to be alive when you're in New York City during the snowing seasons and oh my god, it's
No, I'm
beautiful.
telling you, I don't even
Beautiful.
like the city at all. Like going to it like mostly in this hot time like when it's hot out. But when it's like winter, I wouldn't really like mind going cuz dude, it's literally like it is like a magical vibe going to like
It
the
is.
city in
It
the
is.
winter. It's a vibe. Yeah.
Going to the city during, Christmas seasons, you see everyone outside shopping with their bags and, you know, it's snowing outside, there's kids making snowmen outside and, people it's so fucking it's just amazing. I love it. It's just it's unmatchable in my opinion.
Hmm. I'd
I
still
would
say personally like summer, like just the whole summer vibe. Like literally this summer 2021 was the best summer I ever had cuz like we did so much like literally every day. I feel like we did something, you know?
No, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not trying to hate on summer either. I love summer for what it is and everything. Like,
Yeah.
the other thing that gives summer its biggest plus, I would say, is, like, just the amount of freedom you have. You know what I mean? During that time, everyone's out of college, everyone's out of high school, shit like that. Everyone's, on their freedom, you know what I mean? It's a great time to be alive, man. It's a great time.
Yeah.
I just hate the fucking heat. That's the only thing that really if summer wasn't so goddamn hot, I'd be like, summer all the way. I'd be on your side.
Yeah. Low
But the
key
heat
some
is so bad that I
I
can't
like the
choose
heat.
it.
I like the heat. Even if it's
Dead
like
ass?
99 degrees, low key, I would be like, well, like here's the thing, right? If we're like just walking around in like 100-degree weather, I wouldn't mind. But if we're like playing volleyball or something and it's that hot, like remember that one time we were playing baseball and it was so fucking hot. We ran out of waters like very quickly and shit, and it kind of got annoying.
It did. Yeah, I remember, dude.
That's
That's
one
another thing,
side.
man.
That's one side. Like if you're playing sports in the summer, you got to make sure it's like probably around like 85 to 90. Probably is like very good. But above that is pushing a little cuz you can get like probably heat strokes or some shit.
I don't know, dude. It's just the idea of being sweaty all over that just kills the vibe for me. Like, I can't deal it, man. I'm sure some people are probably like, "Oh, you're just a pussy, man. Like, get over it." But like, it's just so fucking annoying, bro. Like, just having to walk around with sweat and like your shirts too, man. Like, you get sweat marks, like sweaty pits and all that. It's just fucking disgusting, man. I'm sorry. It's just so
Yeah.
disgusting.
Anyway, we've been talking about this for a while. I think we should move to our final topic to
Yeah, I
be
guess you guys sound off in the comments. Let us know what you guys think is a better one.
yeah,
And then
for sure, for sure.
I don't know. I feel like this one's a tie. I feel like we both give solid arguments of why one is better than the other.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, true, true, true.
I'll just leave it up in the air. Yeah,
All
you
right,
guys let us know.
final topic: tits or ass.
Oh my god, the age-old fucking question.
We're gonna make
I didn't
this
even.
one
Yeah,
pretty quick because like this is it's not much to talk about, you know.
I'm gonna let you choose. What actually do you want me to choose first?
Yeah.
Okay. Um okay, I'm gonna go feet. So I'm just fucking playing with you, but
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
go personality actually.
yeah, let's do feet versus personality. What's better? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I could go with either or, but in my opinion, it's so tough. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go tits. Why not? Let's go
Tits.
there.
I'll go ass. I'll go ass, to be honest. But here's the thing, right? They're both like just beautiful, you know?
They're both solid, man. Like,
They're
you know
both
what I mean?
solid,
But
yeah.
what could I say? I just feel like one. I don't know. I feel like for both of them, if they're both too big, they both suck. You know what I mean? Like
I
there's
agree.
a limit. Like you could have like the biggest ass like fucking like Kim Kardashian or something like that, but it's just it looks so fucking fake, man. Like you look like an ant. I'm sorry. Like it's just
Yeah. No, I
like
agree with you
I
on
don't
that
fuck
one.
with that. Like there should be a limit to it, you know? Same thing with tits. Like if they're fucking as big as like watermelons, like Jesus Christ, man. Like
Dude, I don't
tone it.
even titties, I don't even mind like if they're like very small either, to be honest. Like titties
That too.
I don't
That
mind.
too.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
can you mind a small ass? That's the real question.
I don't mind it either.
You don't. So like they could
No.
be washboard front and back, and you'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, all right. No, I'm not judging you. I'm just pointing out the facts. What you're saying. That's all.
Yeah. I don't really mind. Like I don't judge like girls like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about the personality, man. It's all
Yeah.
about the personality. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I was having this talk the other day, right? In your opinion, what do you think is more important, personality or looks? I'm gonna put you on the spot. What do you think?
Oh shit, dude. They both come to play for me. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, that's a good answer because that's my answer.
Really? Okay, good.
That's my answer because I feel like you could be that, you know, that sweetheart guy that's like, "Oh, yeah, man, it's the all about the personality." But, like, if I give you the girl with the best personality and then she has terrible looks, like and when I talk about looks, right, I'm not trying to subjugate someone into thinking, "Oh, if they don't look like Kylie Jenner, then
It
they're not
depends
worth
on
it."
like what you vision. Like if you think a girl looks good, then that's
That's all that
good.
matters.
That's
That's
all
all
that
that matters.
matters. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't
The other thing that plays into looks, I feel like, is, like, hygiene, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that
if
yeah,
they don't have,
yeah,
like, yellow teeth, if they're not, like if, like you know what I mean? Like, just if they can, like, take care of themselves, like, they look good, like, on a hygiene level as well, I feel like that's another plus, you
for
know what I mean?
sure. Yeah, no.
Like,
Literally
I
everyone like if you think like you're ugly, like Alex, which Alex,
dude,
you're a good looking
why would
kid,
you
bro, but
say it like that?
no, I'm just saying cuz like I'm just saying like Alex doubts himself like literally
Oh, okay. Okay.
everyone has if you think like you're like you don't look good, right? You lose motivation and shit. Just know like literally there's so many girls in the world and literally there's literally so many people that will like love you and shit. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
100%, 100%. There's always gonna be people out there that will find you attractive. I
yeah.
guarantee it,
You just
without question.
yeah, like just you got to have the you just got to have confidence. That's literally all it is.
You gotta have the confidence. You gotta just make sure you know, hype yourself up in a way. Just don't be like thinking like, "Oh man, I look fucking ugly. Like no one will ever love me." Because if you start thinking like that, well then
That's
no one
how
is gonna love you. No one's gonna fucking love you.
that's how I used to be. Like in around like middle school, I used to like look at myself in the mirror and be like, "Damn, I'm fucking ugly, my dude." Like no bullshit.
Well, yeah, but because you are, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's I'm just fucking with you. The point is, you know what I mean? Once you start like even having like a little like I'm gonna even bring up the most recent example. This weekend, what did we do with Joey? You remember, right? Or not even this weekend. Was it like how long ago was it? Like 2 days ago?
2 days ago,
Some shit like
yeah.
that? Exactly. So my boy Joey, right, which, you know, he was our first guest on the Aimless Podcast. Shout out to Joey.
Shout out, shout out.
You know what I mean? He had confidence issues, I would say, for a very long time. He would always be, like, bringing himself down and be like, "Oh my god, like, no one loves me, blah, blah, blah," or whatever. And I was just like, "Dude, look, you're like" he's like 6 foot, I think, right?
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
That's already a plus. That's a big plus. He's got a beard. He's blonde. Dirty blonde, I would say. And then the only thing I would telling him, like, bro, if we like spruce up your wardrobe, if we got you like new clothing, shit that really made you look elite, I guess,
Yeah.
it would instantly because the way I see it is like if you look good, you feel good. Yeah.
That's what yeah,
That's just
true, true. Like
I've said that like so many times and I've been trying to tell him. So
if
then what do we
you
do?
if you
We
actually take
go
yeah, no, no, no. My bad.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead. You're good, you're
I
good.
was gonna say if you actually take time and think like, what am I gonna wear today? That's like already a good step because if you just like throw on some clothes that like don't match and shit, that don't look right. Like if you're wearing like jeans with like sandals or something, it's gonna
Oh
look
my god.
like
Yeah,
that's gonna look. You gotta. I don't know. Wearing clothes that you feel comfortable with would honestly boost your confidence as well, in my opinion.
without a question, without question. Like I've seen so many people who, as soon as they start rocking a new, like wardrobe, a new outfit style and shit, and then pair that with like maybe a new cut, maybe a trim or whatever, and then they look like a completely new person. Dude, I swear to God, we went to the mall, right? We took Joey and I brought him to one of the stores I usually buy my clothing from, right? Shout outs to Zara.
Yeah.
We go in there, we start looking around. Joey starts seeing some pieces. I start recommending him some pieces. Like we got him this bomber jacket with a little crew neck and shit. He even picked out a beanie, and then they all look great. We go back to the crib. He tries it on, dude. He looked like a completely new person. Like
He looked good that day. He
he
was
looked like a whole
amazing. Yeah.
playboy. He looked like a whole fucking playboy, man.
For sure. Yeah,
And it's just
dude.
off a little. It's just off the littlest things, man. Just brought a jacket,
Yeah.
a new crew neck, and a beanie. That's all it took, and I already think he looked like 100 times better. And like it's
Yeah.
just the little things, man. It's the little things that help
Though
out, you know.
another little thing. Well, like it kind of was a big change for me when I was in 11th. Like when I was a kid, right? Like I would say like I seen like a baby probably. I was like 3 or 4 years old. I had curly hair, right? But that shit vanished until junior year of high school. That shit magically came back. My mom was like, "Oh my god, your curly hair's coming back again." I'm like, "Oh my god, let's go." And I'm not gonna lie to you, that honestly gave me a pretty big confidence boost.
Hell yeah, dude. That I was always wanting to ask that because like I remember I've known you since ninth grade, right?
Yeah,
And if we go back, if we rewind the clock back to ninth grade, your hair was anything but curly.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
was like super like flat, almost like a buzz cut, I would say.
It was a
You
buzz.
know,
It pretty much was a buzz cut. Yeah.
and I was like, all of a sudden, like junior year comes around. I hadn't seen you for a while. You come back, and I just see you with full blown curls. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
It was just like, holy shit, like, where did that come from, you know? And like you said, it's a big confidence boost because, you know, curls, they're just in, like, people fuck with them.
I fuck like it depends on what you like. That's the thing. Like if you think you look amazing in buzz cuts, that's your style. Like it depends
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like what you
100%.
if but personally, I didn't think the buzz cut worked for me. That's why I got my confidence boost with curly hair. And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, in my eyes as well, like, you know, I feel like we all evolved. Like, I feel like back in ninth grade as well, I feel like I remember, if you remember ninth grade me, I had glasses. I had, fucking did I even remember? I even had like that like disgusting looking mustache, like that Hispanic mustache old kids have during ninth grade for some reason. It was just little things like that that I was just like, bro, this shit sucks. So then what do I do? I shave that shit off, get rid of the glasses, have contacts now. Makes it. I mean, even then my vision wasn't all that bad. I don't even know why I had glasses if I'm being honest. But
Yeah.
then, you know, spruce it up with some style, with some new shit, new attitudes and shit like that, and there you go. I feel like a million times better than I did back in ninth grade. If I met ninth grade me, I'd probably beat the shit out of me, beat the shit out of myself because I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know?
Yeah, I'm a virgin. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the Aimless Podcast episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Charlie, I'm gonna actually let you take it away here.
All right, just make sure to continue watching us, supporting us. Leave a comment down about our debates, what you guys think. Here's the funny thing: we didn't even debate tits or have started talking about fucking style, but whatever. You get
Yeah,
the
word.
idea. You
Yeah,
guys be the judge of that one, I guess.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, you know, just keep supporting us. You know, we love seeing new faces in here. We love seeing all the support we get with our guests and all that. We're gonna make sure to keep giving you guys the best content possible. Check out our new Instagram. We're gonna set up for this channel alone. It should be set up by then. I'll make sure it happens. And then yeah, you know, keep recommending us to people. Make sure you guys let others know because we're pretty fucking funny. I feel like you know people should know about this fucking podcast because if this thing blows up, it'll be absolutely crazy. But yeah, we'll
hell
catch you
yeah.
guys in the next episode and see ya.
See ya.